assignments. Okay, so what is an assignment? It's like uh, building in a website. Okay, we have to build a website. Okay, so what a website you have to build? So you know the a little bit knowledge of HTML and CSS, and based on that, we are going to give the assignments. So uh, have I shared the screen? Okay, so today, okay, I am telling about time. So today onwards, you are going to get the assignment, and one more thing, you are going to get the job openings by another 1 month or this in like May end and all. So I am telling on record, okay. So don't delay like that, okay, sir. I am preparing or not like that. So you have to be prepared. So what is the preparation? Again, I am telling a preparation plan. If you not yet started, start from now onwards. Okay. So how to start? So you are just going here, let's say why I'm telling you on record, because if you execute this plan, that's or I'm saying you can clear the interview by another 1 month. Like see, this is the 24th of this month, and April, May in the after 20th and the 30th, fresher level or experience level, you will start attending the interview. Okay, attend interview. Getting a job is secondary. So if you attend an interview for a fresher, what happens immediately? There might be a possibility to get the job. Okay, that's last. There is a last week. There is a up to 2020 passed out. They have asked. So there is a possibility of clear the interview. So how to prepare? Morning you will wake up. Okay. So I have given the recorded video for you, so you can make a notes of your own. Okay. So or else you can just go through it. So better go through video only, because this is for the if you not understood or something like that, then you can go here, or else you just go to the recorded video, make a notes of your own, and daily 10 topics. Morning you have woke up, okay, at 6 a.m. and you have studied 10 topics. Study means what? I don't want any all the stuffs to learn. What is a CSS or something like that. I want to understand the what is the meaning of it. Okay, what is a syntax? What is a syntax? We know. So syntax is something. A CSS rule consists of a selector and a declaration block. Okay, what is a selector? A selector should be any HTML tag. It might be in a para, it might be in a header, it might be in H2 or H3 or anything. So if you understand, that is clear. What is a border? So as a border, it is a some lines are border. What is a padding? So it is going to be create a space between the content and the defined outer body. What is a margin? So margin means, so it is going to be create a space between the body and the inner element. If you have a clear picture, don't go through the sentence also. So like that, you understand the concept. Margin means you have to come in the mind. Okay, let's say you are studying a box model. How to study box model? If you just going here, uh, first is a box model. First is what? Border. So border means what? So this is a one border. Okay. Then you have a one list here. This is the a list is there. Okay. Let's assume this is a list. List item one, two, three, like that. So what is a margin? So we are going to be create between the uh, element with the defined border. Okay, this is a one outer new border. This is an unordered list. So this is called a margin. Create a space between the elements with the defined border. So top, right, bottom, left. So this is called a margin. Then what is the padding? So we are going to be create a space between the content and the border. So this is called a border. What is the height width? So this is the height, this is the width. So if you understand this one, so don't go this one also. Border, margin, padding, height and width. So including all we can say box model. So if you know this one like this means, so then your arams you are going to be clear the interview. Okay, fine. So this is how morning. So today, let's say, what is the plan? So today morning you have completed the 10 topics. Okay, then tomorrow 10 topics. Day after tomorrow 10 topics. So 30 topics is over. Your HTML only over. So if possible, make it as a 50. Take half an hour time. So just in the morning, so just go for this one. If you do this plan 100% you will get clear the interview. And the practical, this is for the some questions, viva type of question you are going to be answer. But if you do programming, so then you will get the how to clear the interview, whether it is like the experience level or pressure level in the both the section. So today onwards, we are going to be give the assignments. So assignments means that is a readily available as there. You have to practice it. So if you practice like that means then you will get the individual. Each person will get the individual assignment. Okay. So what is assignment and everything I will tell. Okay, so now what we have to do? So we were the last session. What we have studied? So we have studied about the CSS display and CSS CSS or see in the company they don't want us your sentence. They need to understand the what it is for, what is the concept. If you know means you can say you can clear the interview. Okay, so just I want to open my website. What is the website? Index5.html. Okay, so we have discussed about the overflow. Okay, what is the overflow? So overflow, if you want to hide means you can hide. If you want to make visible, you can make it visible. So you can make a scroll means you can use a scroll. So, and the last one, which is the best one, is the auto. Why? Because if you have a more content, so automatically scroll will come. If you have a less content, automatically scroll will be gone. Okay. So this is all about the CSS overflow. The next we are discussing about the index6.html and the document control S. Okay. So H2. Okay. H2, the float. Okay, what is the float? See, generally float means so to move from one location to the another location or something like that. Okay, so that is called the float. So how we are going to be demonstrate? So I want to demonstrate. I'm going to be take up one example. Uh, Float property with a some content or an image or something like that. Okay, so just I will go with the example, you will get to know. So I'm going to be take a one paragraph here. Okay, so I will add a dummy text here, control S. Then I will add a one image here. Okay, so here in the okay, this is the paragraph. First, I will run right click, open with the live server. So it is going to be open a. So this is a demo text. Okay, so that is we know this. So then I will write a style for this one. Style. So for the paragraph, I want to set a width is equals to 700 pixel and the height is 400 pixel, and what is this one? Border I will add. Border 2 pixel solid blue. Okay, save it. Okay, so this is the style we have mentioned. So save it. We'll go to the browser. So this is how it will looks. So what I will do inside of paragraph, I will add one image here. So what is the image tag? IMG. Source is the source of the file. Alternative, this is the optional. Alternate, you can mention the text here. Right click forward slash PNG. Control S. Hide. Right click. Open with a live server. Okay. See here. The image is here. The text is here. So what I will do, I will mention some style here. So what is the style? This is the inline style. uh, Width equals to 100 pixel, and height equals to 100 pixel. Okay, save it. We'll go here. See, this is how it is looking. Okay, so this is a what we can say, this is how it is there. But I want to put this image in the right side. How to do? So there we are using the img open close brace float right. Control S. See here. Float right means it is going to be float in the right direction. Okay. So if you want a float left means, so by default it is going to be a floater in the what you can say left. So if I just change to the left, so by default position will be a left. Okay. And so right means it is going to be right, left means it is going to be left. What if I use a float none? Control S. We'll go here. See, float none. What happens? I will just add some more text here. So I will copy. I will add here. Save it. We'll run it. See here what happens. Whether it is not a left or completely right. So it will come inside the content. Why? Because we have mentioned after the content. So it will text and image text will come. So this is not a float or this is not a float right, left or a right. See, this is the complete left, and this is the complete left. Sorry, the left. So the text is there, everything is there. It is coming like this. But if you not mentioned anything float none, control S, it will show in between the text. So this is the text and the image. This is the text. It is going to be displayed. Okay. This is called the float property. What is the float means? The float is going to be uh, create a space between the element, and it is going to a new line or either left or right you can mention. So by default is a left will be there. Okay, so the next it is going with the inline block. CSS inline block. What is the inline block? So we already learned about two things called a display inline and a block level. So what we have discussed in the last section. So there is a what is the inline and block level. So if it is a element is the block level and it is taking the entire width of the screen and it is going for the new line. So that is the block level. Okay. And it is going for the new line. This is called a block level. So there is a inline element. So it is taking as much space is required and it is not going for the new line. Okay, so that is we have got. So then what is the inline block? So I'm going to be go with the one example. So there I will just remove all those things. Remove, enter, Control S, H2, the inline block. Save it. Okay, uh, inline block. So what are the properties we have now? So we know about the inline block, then inline block. See, this is a Pakka interview question. If they ask in the interview, they will ask what is the difference between inline and block and inline block. So like that, they will ask the question. Okay. So here, what I am going to do, I want to take a so three sections. Okay. So first one is water H2, the inline. What is the inline? So just we'll take a div and we'll add a loy parameter text and we'll break into lines. Okay. So now what happens? I want to take a this one as a okay. I will just cut it. Control X. I will add a span tag. Control V. So here class A. Okay. And I will take this text as well. Control X. Span. Control V. Class A. Okay. Save it. So this is the for the inline. So how it looks now? So for this, I want to write a CSS. What is the tag? For the inside a span tag, class name is A. So for this span and the class name A. So what is the dot means? So that is the class. What is the class name? A. Open close this. I want to write a style for system. Okay. So just I will call the display inline and width is a 100 pixel and height equals to 100 pixel and padding 5 pixel, border 1 pixel, solid yellow. Control S. So right click, open with the live server. Okay, I need to set the background color as well. So I will set the one more color. Yeah, this is a border. Okay, one piece border. I will make some other color and background color yellow. Save it. See here. So here we have mentioned the two elements inline. Inline means what? It is taking as much space is required and it is not going for the a new line. So that is just click here. See here. It is not taking a full width. Okay. If you want to see, just click on here. If you just mouse over, how much it is taking? It is taking this much. If you come here, this is also same thing. Okay. So next, what we are going to do? We are going to be use a block. So what I will do? I will say class. I will use Control C, Control V. Here I will use a class name is B and a class name is B. Okay. So here, where I want to write for the class B, where it is in the class B. So inside a span tag dot B open close brace, then display block. Display block width equals to 100 pixel and height equals to 100 pixel. So just add up. Padding will be 5 pixel and border equals to something 2 pixel solid. Same. I will use a new and a background color same yellow. Control S. If I just go here, we'll see here. See, this is the inline element. What is inline element? It is taking as much space required and it is not going for the new line. Next is what? Block level. What is a block level? It is taking the entire width and it is going for the new line. See, why I am using the span here? Actually, span is a inline element. Okay, but it is acting as a block. Why? See, it is no, going for the new line. If you just mouse over, so how it is telling that? So it is taking the entire width of the screen and it is going for the new line. Okay, the span is a actually inline element, but we have defined as on a block level. So that is why it is taking the entire width of the screen and it is going for the new line. Okay, so this is the block level. Then the next third one will call the same thing. I will copy Control C, Control V. I will just is replace with the B2C and B2C. Save it. Span dot C open close brace. Display inline block. Width is a 100 pixel. Height is a same 100 pixel and so we'll add a sorry padding of 5 pixel. Padding will be 5 pixel. Then uh, border 1 2 pixel is a thickness solid blue. Okay, so that is the border. So 2 pixel thickness and solid blue. Then we are going with the background color same yellow. Control S. See what it is now. Again, span is an inline element. As by default, span is an inline element, but I am defining a inline block. What is an inline block? It is a mixture of a inline and a block, so that is a inline block. How it will act? It is just see here. That is the inline. It is taking a as much as is required, and it is not going for the new line. As it is an inline and it is acting as a block level because of a display block. So display block means it is taking the entire width of the screen and it is going for the new line. And the third one will come inline block. It is a block and acting as an inline. So if you just see here, it is a mixture of, see, this is the block and acting as a inline. Okay, so this is how it will work. So uh, inline block. Okay, so this is called the what we can say display property. So there is a first one is the inline. So this is Bakka intro question. Can you explain about what is the inline, what is the block, and inline block? See, inline is the element where it is taking as much space is required and it is not going for the line. So that is inline. So block is a one thing. It it is taking the entire width of the screen and it is going for the new line. So that is the block. What is the inline block? Since the element defined with the inline block, it is a block level element, but it is acting as an inline. Okay, so you have to answer this. If you answer this question, then definitely you will clear the what you can say inline. Okay, so now there is a one more what we can say. The next topic will come to CSS layout horizontal and a vertical alignment. What does it mean? See, you have a some element, any element. If you have a some, this is the Flipkart page, okay? So this Flipkart page is having a some element here. Let's say this is a one element. So there it is a one top element, horizontal element, vertical element. Some space is there. If you take any example, if you just show here Flipkart, okay. So if you just show the Flipkart, so if you shown here, so here it is a left alignment is there. This is the top. So there is some gap is there, no? So this is a. So if you know CSS, then only it is going to be work. How? If I just show here, see Flipkart is showing like this, cart is showing like this. I will change the color in respect. So color, see that is a cart text is going to be changed. Okay. So if you want to just if you remove here means CSS, you will get to know. See, I will just remove some of this CSS, how it looks. Select font family. So if you remove all the CSS, you will get to know how it will looks. If I just mouse over, so if I reload means the all the CSS are loaded here. For if you want to remove this CSS, if I just go here, because you should know the CSS very well, or else it is difficult to see here. Opacity is there. Opacity is gone. What is opacity? Are you going to see any elements? No. Why? Because so we have mentioned the opacity. Okay. If you just remove all the CSS property and everything, you will get to know. Okay. This is how you should know the CSS well. Okay, so now we will come for the alignment. So we already seen the text alignment and everything. So we are going to be discuss about one by one the alignment. So just for I will take a I will take a one file name called index7.html and the document control s, then h2 the alignments. See whether it is a top alignment, right alignment, bottom alignment, left alignment. So we will see this one. So now the alignment center. I want to alignment for a center. So here I will take a one paragraph. So this is a simple paragraph. See, you might feel like that, okay, this is a very easy, okay. But if you understood it, it is very easy to work on it because whenever you're working for any application, if you take any application, there is the CSS is added. So that is you should know very well. Okay. So now what happens? Just see here. So this is the paragraph is there. Okay. Then I have a one more div dot center. So what is a div? The div containing a class center. So here style dot center, because it is a class name. So I want to align this is a, so this div I want to align center a text. Okay, so inside a div I have a one paragraph, simple paragraph 2. Okay, so I will write a style here, margin auto, and width is a 50%, border 3 pixel, solid black, and padding 10 pixel. Control S. We'll go to the browser. We'll change the file name 6 to 7. Yeah, that is not 67. Index 7 dot html. See what is the difference here? See, this is also para is there. This is also para is there. But here we are using the margin art. Okay, it means it is going to be create a space between the this element and this string. Okay, so here what happening here, so we are using the, okay, just I will remove this center css, and this one, see here. So here what happening here, here we are margin auto, we are going to be add a center, and width is a 50%. See, 50% width means, so it is remaining 50%, it is going to be give like this. So not like that, this is the 50% width. So if you want to make a 80% width means it is taking a 80% of the screen. So this is margin auto means it is going to be create a space between this element and the defined part. Okay, so that is called a one, what is called the alignment. Okay, so if you want to align a texture, text should be center, the text align center. Control S, will see here. So this is the text align center. So this is already, we know this one. And okay, text is okay. If I want to do with an image, how to do this one? Okay, so I will go here. I will add a one image here. Image, the source will be, this is the image. Okay, and style width equals to, what is the width? The width is equals to 40%. Control S will go here. Okay, so now what we are going to margin. So I need to align the element. So for that I will take a img open close brace display block. Okay, so left margin left is auto, margin, see you don't need to type a whole word, if you just use a mar margin right rit, so that is a auto. See how margin left is auto, margin right is auto. So it is how it is a auto means automatically it is taking the exact width. See here, the left side and right side, the exact width will be taken. So it's not like that, okay, left is more and right is less, not like that. So it is exactly taking the as much space is required. Okay, so this is a how to align a image exactly for the center. Okay, so like that, so we are going to have different types of layout. So that is we are going to be seeing while we working with the project. So next is coming so this is the Pakka interview question that is called the combinators. So index a.html and the document h2 the combinators. So what is the combinators? See, combinators are something. It is going to be explain the relationship between the one element to the another element. Let's say this is the one element. I am going to be use a one more element. So combinators are it is going to be tell the relationship between the one element to the another element. Okay, so this is a theoretical is there. So there are, I am going to be explained with an example. What does it mean? So there are some relationship between the one element to the another element. Okay. So this is the header is there. This is the paragraph is there. Okay. So these are all the siblings of each other. So now we have a different type of selectors here. We already know about the selectors. We have a we are going to be see the different types of selector. The first one is a descendant selector. Okay, so descendant selector means so that is a space. So this is called a descendant selector. The second one will be a child selector. So this is should be inside a paragraph. Okay, so child selector should be something like that. And the third para I will take siblings. So that is a adjacent sibling. Okay, so that is a plus. And I will use a general sibling selector bracket. Okay, so just I will run this program. So combinators means what? So combinator is something that explains the relationship between the selectors. What is a selector? A selector is something called a tag. It might be H2 tag, it might be a table, it might be a list, it might be an image, or it might be in a para, H1 to H6 tag, anything. So those are all called a selector. So just I want to demonstrate one by one. So that is a H2. So what is this one? Descendant selector. First one we will discuss about the descendant selector. I will add a one horizontal line to make a differentiate between the element. Okay. So descendant selector, what we are going to do? So first I will take a first one paragraph. So I will add a subtopic text here. So this is the one paragraph. Okay. The next I will take a one div inside a paragraph. I will add a one. I will just remove this one paragraph one. Okay. So paragraph 2. Okay. Then paragraph 3. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and section. I will take one more paragraph, paragraph 4. So this is the paragraph 4. So then again after due, I have some more paragraph, paragraph 5, and I have one more paragraph 6. Okay, if I just will go here, so you will not see anything. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 6, up to paragraph is there. So here it is a some magic I will show you. First one is what? Descendant selector. So what is the selector? The selector is a paragraph. Okay, so where inside the div, div, inside a div, I have a paragraph. So for that paragraph, I want to add a background. Yeah. So why it is not showing here? I need to add inside a style attribute. So div, I will set a background color is a yellow. Control S. If I run it, Control S, we will go to here. If you see here, only these three paragraph are it is showing a color. Remaining is not. So why? Because the a descendant selector. What is a descendant? So P is a descendant of a div. So it is going for the div first. What are all the descendant? Paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4 is a descendant of a div. So that is why it is applied a color for this one. Okay, so descendant means, so it is something, it is a child of that element. So that is called a descendant. Okay, so the next, what is the selector? The next is a child selector. Okay, what is the child selector? The child selector select all the elements that are children of a specified element. Okay, so here what happens? I will just go here to the code. What is a child selector? So greater than symbol is a child selector. Do greater than P. So this is a child selector. Now I am going to be changing a div here. So div. So where is the div? My div is here. So what are all the child? So paragraph 1, paragraph 2. But paragraph 4 is not a direct child of a div. So it is a child of a section. So we'll see here. First we'll see the output. So here div is a parent of a P. It means P is a child of a div. So just I will go here. Only paragraph 2, paragraph 3 is applied color. So it is going for the div. So div. What are all the childs? P is a child. So this is also child. This is also child. So this is also child, but not direct child of a div. It is a grandson of a div now, because section is a parent for the paragraph this P. So that's why it is going to be display the uh, paragraph. So why we need this one? Okay, why it is important? If you might see the some Three Idiots film, no? So someone is finding like that he wants to replace all the strings. So like that, you have some specific condition like that. You have 1,000 files. For 1,000 files, for the first two paragraphs should be make yellow, or first two paragraph should be like a make this one means you no need to go for 1,000 files. Just you just go here, go for the new. Uh, you have 1,000 files due and paragraph. So there you have a due and a paragraph. All 1,000 files is applied at this color. Okay, so this is called a child selector. The next is a adjacent sibling selector. What is a sibling? So sibling is like a brother or something like a cousin brother like that. Okay, so just I will remove this one plus Control S. If I just go here, see here, it is showing for only one. Why? What is what is the P? The P is a sibling of a div. Okay, so this is the div. Who is the div's sibling? So this is the first paragraph. But this paragraph is not a sibling because so only the elements after the div which is treated as a sibling, remaining will be not treated anything. Okay, so this is a div and the sibling is a paragraph. So here it is going to be displayed like this. So this is called a sibling selector. So what is the sign? Div plus p. The next is what a general sibling selector. So general sibling selector just remove plus. So there is a sub. This is a asterisk like that of uh, icon. So this one will come before the in the keyboard before the number one. This icon will come. This is the icon. Okay, save it. It is going to take for the this paragraph. If you have a one more paragraph, it will take copy, control V, paragraph 7, control S. So here what happens? So paragraph 5, paragraph 6, paragraph 7. So here it is going to be print the n number of colors here. Okay, CSS it is going to be applied. First one is what? Descendant selector. So descendant selector, what are all the element inside the a div or a parent element from the parent to child, all the elements CSS is applied. So child selector, it is going to be select the only the specified parent to the child. So direct child, P is the direct child of div, then it is treated as a child. But this paragraph is not treated as a child because it is inside a section. Then the third one is a sibling cell, adjacent sibling selector. Sibling selector, if I take a div as a selector and sibling selector will be para. Only the first one. And the last one will be general sibling will be after the div. I am finding the siblings means whether it is a 1 or 2 or 2 or 100, it is treated as a siblings. So that is called a general siblings. Okay. So if this is also they will ask in the interview. So better to prepare well. Okay. So this is called a CSS combinators we can say. So next is it will come a pseudo classes. Okay, so we'll take a pseudo classes, then we'll wind up this session. What is a pseudo classes? Okay, pseudo classes is a class, special classes. It is going to be go one by one. For that, I want to take up one more file that is called index9.html. So document, save it, and h2. So pseudo classes is a okay. PS EU pseudo classes. Control S. We'll go here and we'll go here. Okay. So what is the how it will be? It will works. So it will be something. Selector will come. What is a selector? Selector should be any HTML tag. Selector, then the pseudo classes. So this is the pseudo class. Pseudo classes and colon bracket property and a value. Okay, so this is a general selector of a pseudo classes. Okay, what is this one? This is a selector. Let's say h2 is a selector. What is a pseudo classes? So this is a pseudo classes we are going to be discussed. What is the property name? So that is a background color. What is the value? That is a blue. This one. Okay, so this is already we have discussed. We'll go one more time. So that is the we'll take a one anchor tag. So this anchor tag. So here I will add our https colon double forward slash www dot bitstream.io.com. Okay, so bitstream.io technologies control S will go here. So this is a how it will looks. Okay, so now we already discussed this one, but anyhow I will discuss one more time. Okay, so here what happens? A colon and then open close brace. The color will be something aqua. If a link is visited, blue violet, and A colon hover open close brace, brown. A colon active open close brace. So you can pass the color is save it. See, if I mouse over it, it is changing the some other color. I will just instead of brown, I will take a darker red. Control S. See, it is changing to color. If I click this, that is active. So then it is changing this color as well. Okay, so this is the link visited. Okay, so it is showing the some water blue level, blue violet. So if I want to switch to dark blue, see that is this is the visited. If the link is visited, so this is a if this is already it is visited, that is why it is taking a blue violet. So if I mouse on this red, if I click this, so this is the color it is going to be changed. So these are all the pseudo classes we already seen. Okay, the next is a pseudo classes. I will take one more example. So how I am going to be taken two paragraphs here. So a paragraph inside a anchor tag. So I will add a something called uh, so this is the link I will take. Copy and link one. Control S and paragraph anchor tag. So again I will use the same link and link to. So instead of Bitstream I will use a Google. Control S. Okay, so now what happens? I will just remove for a while. Okay, I will just control forward slash commented and a colon. Okay, a colon. So I want to pass the one class name here. So what is the class name? So that is I need to change text. Okay, so I will just use this a colon however changed a colon change text class name and colon hover open close brace. The color will be hash ff1234. Okay, and font size will be double X large. Control S. If I just go to the browser, see this is the link 1, link 2. If I just mouse over, so it has to be changed the color, but it is not changing the color. So what is the mistake? Yeah, here it is a dot. A dot for the anchor tag, change text class name. However, it has to be changed the color and the font size. So just reload it. If I mouse over, so it has to be happen. It has to be happen. But why it is not happening? So we'll go through it. So A is a anchor tag. Okay, and yeah, we have a okay inside a P. See, there is a slight mistake. The class is inside a anchor tag. I have done a slight mistake. Save it. We go here, reload it. See here. If I mouse on it, it is changing the color and it is changing the font family as well. Okay. So hover means what? Keeping the cursor on that means so it is changing the hover. So how it is happening here? So here also anchor tag is there, here also para is there, but it is for going for the anchor tag where the class name is a change a text. So here the class name is change text. For this link one, it is going to be apply a color will be red, font size will be like that. So if you want font size is around 800 pixel. Control S, run it. See here, 800 pixel means how it will be. When I mouse over means it is changing here. So just instead of 800, I will make a 400. Control S. If I just go here, see how it is changing. If I cursor over means it is going to be changed the what is in the font size and the color. Okay, so this is called what you can say like CSS or pseudo classes. We have many classes. We can't go all the classes, so just you have to go for the Mozilla or W3 School for the pseudo classes, more pseudo classes. Okay, so today we are going to be stop the sessions today. I think hardly another 2 to 3 sessions, so we are going to be finish the CSS. Now the actual